Welcome to Friday. LRon here with part 33 of my Paradise Lost OTA 2.0. So at this point I have recorded everything. I have completed the run. I have the achievement. So you can now, with 100% certainty, dispel any doubts you may have about my capabilities of completing the run, because I have done it already. And I'm going to apologize for the final video of Thursday. I accidentally rendered it with my introduction backwards. I'm not sure exactly how that ended up happening. Probably somehow that segment of voiceover was selected while I was trying to only backwards another segment towards the end of it, the one that I did explain. So I assure you that that was just simply going to be a hello everyone, LRon here with part 32. And you kind of know the rest at this point. In any case, so in this past minute or so, I've been killing my faction members of the day, and that's because there's a bug. The Al Qaeda girls are kill on sight. The men are still pansies and fear me, but I kill them just in case. But he pushes me, and that pisses me off. But in any case, the girls don't seem to get the memo that I'm their ally for today, and so they attack me on sight. And I've gotten burned by that in my previous life. I did end up essentially letting myself die by, not trying too hard, and kind of just overzealously Rambo my way through.
I feel better already.
Knowing that dying would let me get a preemptive strike on those bitches. So, you know what they say, knowledge is power. Now that you've got this knowledge, do as I do and not as I did. So in any case, oh yeah, don't do that jump. That jump was kind of silly. And that took us back to the beginning, but luckily we have health back here to fix that. So today we need to pick up some C4 from the hazmat douches, and then we need a blasting cap from the Lucky Ganesh, and I forget the third thing. There was definitely a third thing though. Ah yes, prune the herb for Uncle Dave. And this time Uncle Dave makes up for his transgressions from A Week in Paradise. He ends up being this badass, invulnerable tank that we can hide behind. Of course, you don't have to hide behind him. You could go and Rambo it out with him, but if you want a good chance of surviving, I'd say let him do all the work and just hide behind a safe corner. I mean, that is kind of the whole point of this guide, to make it so that the common man can get this achievement. So the hazmat guys are having fun. They're gonna fresh out the gate, start shooting at you, so you gotta be prepared. And so basically just take note of the places where they're shooting me and kind of just pre-fire them before they get a chance to damage you. So I think I let this guy hurt me a lot because I'm trying to get my bearings, but hopefully with the help of this video you can skip the phase of just getting hurt and go straight to the phase of killing these guys. because they just destroyed our vest, and now we're taking real damage. But in any case, we'll get revenge on these bastards. We'll steal their C4 and be done with it. Funny enough, once we escape, it's going to take us pretty much back to here again, so we have to deal with these bastards a second time. Although, I think the second time around I take the stealth approach and just sneak past them and get on with my life. Probably a good idea for you to do as well. But eventually I decided to stop caring and I just sprint. I decided I've wasted enough health and resources here, and, you know, there's nothing really to gain by killing these guys, so might as well just move on. Not sure why I'm holding put here. Ah! I wanted to take a quick look at the map. And so now we're coming up. That's interesting. Oh, okay. I'm mixing up the next time I go up that ladder. Next time I go up that ladder, I do play around with the machete and kind of toss it to myself a lot. But that doesn't happen this time. It happens after we pick up the C4. And got ourselves a super vest, so that's nice. And what's this white guy doing inside this house? This is not the owner of this house. And yes, I completely skipped over that health pack. I did not notice it when I was playing. But I clearly see it now that I'm editing. So if you're low on health, feel free to actually pick up that health pack instead of ignoring it like me. And so, time for the hard statistics. In the run, I end up using 2 catnip and 2 habibs. All of which here on Friday / post-Friday business.
That's the stuff.
I will use my first catnip getting the C4, or I guess more so escaping from the hazmat douches after obtaining the C4. Duking it out seems pretty fruitless given the fact that they spawn an infinite number of themselves, and they'll spawn behind you, so you have to watch out in 2 different directions, and they're going to get first strike pretty much guaranteed, so since you can't really duke it out with them, and just running past them unaided isn't really an option either. I've tried that maybe once or twice. They just do too much damage too quickly. I've decided that this will be one of the points where we will just shoot up a catnip and sprint through. And then I will use 1 catnip fighting the final incarnation of the bitch. That's the one that sits in the lava pool, and you'll throw the C4 into her mouth after you kill her that time. I don't think I necessarily needed to use the catnip at that point. I think I just did because it logically made sense, because what else am I going to use the catnip on? And I'm sure it certainly made the fight easier. Despite losing several times to her in that fight, I do end up, when I do win, taking no damage at all, and I probably would have taken some damage if I didn't use the catnip, so that probably helped. And then I used the 2 habibs on her as well. That seems like a must. That's it for this video. I will see you next video. Good luck, have fun.